we not?
That's so
I've told you,
stupid.
when you say, oh, can we not do that? But then if you don't say anything, I say, well, nobody will.
Because that's my towel.
They've taken the towel.
They've taken my towel.
I almost said that.
Your towel, is this your towel?
Is it blue?
No, they haven't taken
It's a
it.
blue towel, yeah.
That is my towel!
It's my seat, and I was like, oh.
They've been taking away my tissue.
Very nice.
Here we go, summer holiday. Let's take it slightly faster this time. 1, 2, 3, 4.
Ladies and gentlemen, we invite you to take your seats as the ceremony will begin shortly with a performance by the University of Exeter Chapel Choir.
Such a big star to me. You're You're everything I wanna be, but you're stuck in a hole, and I want you to get out. I don't know what there is to see, but I know it's time for you to leave. We're all just pushing along, trying to figure it out. All your anticipation pulls you down, when you can't have it all. You can't have it all. So come on, oh come on, get it on.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to this morning's graduation ceremony. We look forward to celebrating everyone's success with you today. Family and friends should remain seated throughout the ceremony once it has begun. We ask that no flash photography takes place as it may be distracting to those on stage. Mobile telephones should be switched off for the duration of the ceremony. Graduands, your moment with the Chancellor will be recorded by the official photographer. No handshakes or selfies, please. Please remember to pause for a second on the stage when the Chancellor bows to confer your award. We consider ourselves one family here at the University of Exeter and openly encourage applause for every graduand here today. There may be some absences for graduands who could not attend today at the last minute. The presenter will announce the names of graduands absent today as well, so please feel free to create applause when this occurs. In the event of a fire, the alarm will sound and an announcement will be made. Please leave the building by the nearest exit following the directions of the marshals. At the end of the ceremony, the Chancellor and dignitaries will process out of the hall. The new graduates, led by the marshals, will follow. They will congregate outside the Great Hall Piazza for a group photography session. Once all the graduates have left the hall, family and friends may join them outside. When the music starts, the congregation is asked to rise for the entry of the processions.
Good morning, everyone. I'm Professor Lisa Roberts and I'm the Vice-Chancellor of the University. Welcome, and I declare this congregation open. Please be seated. Distinguished guests, graduands, family and friends, a very warm welcome to everyone this morning. Thank you for travelling here, some of you many miles, I know, to share this very special day with us. I guess made all the more special after all of the delays and disappointments caused by the pandemic. So, warm welcome back, particularly to the classes of 2020 and 2021. I'd just like to start by asking you to join me in thanking our fabulous choir and musicians. The fanfare that you just heard is actually a piece that was specially commissioned for the university for our Diamond Jubilee by our partners, the Bournemouth Symphony Orchestra. So, quick thank you to them for me. It really is wonderful to be holding our first set of in-person summer graduations since the pandemic began. And this year, we're welcoming back the classes of 2020, 21 and indeed 2022. And we've been overwhelmed by the fantastic response we've had to joining us for the celebrations. And during this summer's ceremonies, we'll actually have the honour of welcoming nearly 14,500 graduands and their families, of course, back to the university to 58 ceremonies here in Exeter and in Cornwall. And I really do speak for everyone at the university when I say how thrilled we are to have the opportunity to celebrate your achievements today, mindful of the unprecedented challenges that you've faced over the past 2 years. Graduation is not only the symbolic culmination of your degree and, of course, all the hard work, but it is also an opportunity for public celebration of your achievements with those closest to you. On that note, I would just like to say that this is a joyous occasion. I know it's early on a Saturday morning, but please feel free to applaud as loudly as you wish, and maybe cheer as loudly as you wish as well when the graduates come onto the stage. I know that some of you may still be here at Exeter studying for higher degrees, and others are pursuing a wide range of professions all over the world. And of course, everyone here today, this ceremony has been a long time coming. So thank you for your patience, and as I said, it does mean a great deal to be here on stage to share this day with you. I do hope that you all have a wonderful day. Exeter is one of the very best universities in the world, and you quite simply make it what it is today. Your energy, graduands, your commitment, your passion for education and a better world have never been more needed. So thank you for making a difference. So graduands, we are immensely proud of you, and I'm really looking forward to meeting you all up here on stage in a few minutes to confer your degrees. For now, I call upon the Deputy Vice-Chancellor, Professor Mark Goodwin, to address the congregation. Thank you.
Thank you, Vice-Chancellor. Welcome, everyone, and a very special welcome back to our 2020 and 2021 graduands and your loved ones, many of whom have travelled a long way to celebrate your achievements today. You've had to wait a long time for this, but I hope you'll agree it's been worth the wait. Today's ceremony is first and foremost about celebrating your achievements, but it's also an opportunity to thank all those who've encouraged and supported you. Family, friends and loved ones often make personal sacrifices to support your studies, and we'd like to thank them very much for that support. Also, we thank our professional staff at the university, our wellbeing and library teams, our security team, the careers advisors, the ground staff, the cleaners, the porters, student services, people who put on these ceremonies. There's an enormous amount of work that goes on behind the scenes. And lastly, we thank our academic staff who inspired, led and supported you through your studies. And we thank them in particular for the academic and pastoral support they gave you, especially in the light of the significant additional challenges that the COVID pandemic posed over the past 2 years. All of them have been outstanding, and I'd like to invite our graduands to join me now in showing your appreciation of your loved ones and of the university staff with a big round of applause. So this year, we celebrate your achievements, knowing that you've succeeded in overcoming so many additional obstacles caused by the pandemic. The times that we've lived through will stay with us throughout our lives. Some of us have suffered bereavement. All of us have experienced worry, disappointment. We've cancelled plans. We've put much of our lives on hold. And yet, despite all these challenges, you've succeeded in achieving your academic goals and gaining your degrees. And I hope that you're proud of yourselves. We're certainly very proud of you all. Today, we're graduating students from our Graduate School of Education. And this university is extremely proud to train outstanding teachers who make a real difference to society. And we celebrate your success on the Postgraduate Certificate of Education. But across all our academic subjects, Exeter's research and scholarship transforms lives and societies around the world. And over the past year, the global impact of our research has been evident across many fields. This impact has been validated recently by our strong performance in the Research Excellence Framework, an exercise that measures the quality of research in every university in the country every 7 years. And we were delighted that 99% of our research was classified as world-leading or internationally excellent by the International Panel of Experts. In this academic year, we launched an ambitious 10-year strategy to use the power of our education and research to create a sustainable, healthy, and socially just future. It describes a bold vision, one in which we build on our academic strengths and our interdisciplinary cultures to tackle society challenges which we all care deeply about, to lead meaningful action against the climate emergency and the ecological crisis, to make key breakthroughs to transform human health and well-being, and to lead progress towards creating a fairer, more socially just and inclusive society. And your university is tackling these challenges today for the benefit of tomorrow. So on climate, we're home to the UK's top 5 most influential climate scientists, according to the prestigious global Reuters hot list. And we have 6 of the UK's top academics in ecology and evolution. And in health, our researchers have been at the forefront of the pandemic response, including in the COVID-19 Genomics UK project, which has been responsible for half the world's genome sequencing of coronavirus. And in terms of a fairer, socially just and inclusive society, academics in our Centre for Social Mobility presented research to UK MPs only last month, encouraging companies to introduce ways of uncovering informal hidden cultures to create more inclusive workplaces. Our graduates pursue careers all over the world, as well as here in the Southwest. And they're part of our worldwide community of 155,000 alumni across more than 180 countries. They make a positive impact on the world, professionally and within wider society. Today, you'll be joining them. Please remember, we're here to support you as you move through your careers, through our alumni office and our Careers Forever promise. So in the years ahead, please keep in touch. Tell us about the amazing things you do. We'll always be here to support you with your future plans. I also hope that your time and achievements here will be something that will stay with you throughout your life, as well as the wonderful friendships that you've formed. Exeter is a forever institution, and we hope that your connection with us will be lifelong. So my final message to you all is simply this: huge congratulations. Thank you for your contribution to our great university. And please, never forget the transformative power of universities, of education, and of research. We have the ability to change people's lives and shape the world around us. And I passionately believe that education opens the door to a more successful and fulfilling life, as I truly hope it will for all of you. Please stay in touch, because together we make this university one of the best in the world. Most of all, enjoy today. It's your day, because you really deserve it. Thank you.
Good morning, everyone. It's my pleasure to echo the Vice-Chancellor's and Deputy Vice-Chancellor's warm welcome to you. My name is Gareth Stansfield, and I am the Pro-Vice-Chancellor and Executive Dean of the College of Social Sciences and International Studies, which is proudly home to the Graduate School of Education, and I will be acting as the Master of Ceremony for today. Your college has had another strong and successful year, not least because of all your successes that we are celebrating today. We are very proud of your achievements, and every individual here has their own personal story of the journey which has brought you to this important point in your lives and careers. Our college has a fantastic range of subjects and activities within it. Indeed, as a Pro-Vice-Chancellor of the college, and with no other PVC in sight, I will also say that we are the most exciting too, and we're by far the best student body. With students covering education, law, politics and government, international relations, sociology, philosophy, anthropology, criminology, and the advanced study of the Middle East and Islamic world, the college is a world leader and at the cutting edge of our disciplines, and we are proud that our students support the college through their involvement in our research, their challenges to our ways of thinking in the seminar room, and in their unbridled inquisitiveness. You, our graduates, are an intrinsic, vital part of our story of success. Today, for our PGCE graduates in the Graduate School of Education, it is a fantastic moment. Our PGCE graduates of 2020 have endured an unprecedented situation during their studies, and then especially following their completion. Their achievement is remarkable given that many of their placements came to an abrupt end when lockdown and school closures were imposed. They then returned to finish their courses online for the summer term, which is something which wouldn't usually happen. But many of the students remained involved with their schools, and at that time, or as they moved into their first year of practice, worked very hard to support their schools in online learning during lockdown. We received a number of comments about the support which they had provided in a really tough time, and how they had particularly used their digital skills to support emerging practice at the time. Their first year of teaching was tough, contending with lockdowns and with pressures on staffing owing to illness. And so, with the reports we see of the impact that this has had on young people in terms of their learning, their social, emotional and mental health and support, it would be true to say that our PGCE graduates have really been on the front line. I would also say that in their short time in this important profession, they have already lived, worked and survived a historically unique moment and made a significant contribution to society. What you have done and continue to do is nothing short of awesome. So what do we want of you today? Quite simply, to have fun, to enjoy yourselves, to certainly not be nervous. You've achieved so much that it would be strange if you were quiet, and I really hope you raise the roof off the Great Hall, whether by whooping, cheering, clapping, or whatever may take your fancy, within reason, of course. But if you choose to go beyond reason, there's not much we can do about it now anyway. So, celebrate everything that you've achieved, and we are very, very proud and pleased to celebrate it with you. I now call upon Professor Karen Walsh of the Graduate School of Education to present the first cohort of candidates for awards.
Chancellor, by the authority of Senate, I present to you the following who have been deemed worthy to receive degrees of the university in the College of Social Sciences and International Studies. For the degree of postgraduate certificate in education in art and design, secondary, school direct, Gemma Wilson. In biology, secondary, Joanne Dawn Belcher. Lydia Grace Evans. Jessica Harvey. Heather Christine McConnell. Bethany Rose Phillips. Ryan Potter. Hannah Redwood. Sasha Reich. Rosanna Kimberly Stonehill. Howard John Watkins. In biology, secondary, school direct, Agnes Clark. Ruth Dorothea Hodges. Rosella Alice Marchand. In biology with psychology, secondary, Emma Park. Harris Talia Smith. In chemistry, secondary, Theodore Frost. In chemistry, secondary school direct, Talia Teme. In English, primary, Charlotte Jane Besley. Kevin Brennan. Constance May Buttle. Rebecca Claire Floyd. Katie Hunt. Leah Isaac Richards. Lillian Margaret Carefoot. Molly McLean. Tony Chantal Spencer. Louisa Emily Alice Stanley. Lauren Marie Thomas. In English, secondary, Kira Andrews. Helen Davey. Tony Ellison. Alice Jackson. Imogen Loy. Karen Suzanne Reddick. Samantha Jane Thomas. Rebecca Try. In English, secondary, school direct, Connor William Devlin. In French secondary, Jessica Elizabeth Dunhill. Paul Nathan James Green. Alexandrina Ispus Helia. Ella Francis Manser. In French, secondary, school direct, Paula Jane Mount Stevens Braun. Laura Rosemary Samuel. In geography, secondary, school direct, Lucy Gratland. Max Jenkins. Claire Lyons. Hannah Natalie Mansfield. Charlotte Elizabeth Sims. In German, secondary, Eleanor Paynton. In history, secondary, Madeline Ann Breed. Ellen Philippa Chapman. Catherine Lewis. Ellen Philippa Chapman. Catherine Lewis. Anna Yvonne Phillips. Jake Starr. Henry Taylor. Thomas Whiter. In History Secondary School Direct, Paul Stewart. In Humanities Primary, Rebecca Fox. Jennifer Ann Lucy Meredith. Daniel Peter Stone. Jack Harry Wright. In Mathematics Primary, Alexandra Claire Eves. Lavanya Malhotra. Benjamin David Taylor. In Mathematics Secondary, Benjamin Andrews. Megan Bailey. Annabelle Claire Blackmore. Gabriella Gretsch. Sophie Marie Kent. Alicia May Robinson. In Mathematics Secondary School Direct, Doris Yamulet Torres de Atkins. Alison Cole. In Physical Education Secondary, Dominic Angove. Harry Chambers. John Cove. Tobias John Samuel Dunn. Ellie Dyke. Joseph Rees Griffiths. Robin Grimes. Rebecca Hall. Matt Alexander Hamill. Lauren Jane Hunt. Cara Jane Leahy. Gail Elizabeth Little. Daniel James Mather. William McCluskey. Jake O'Neill. Stacey Palmer. Gemma Rose Penny. Kelsey Pillage. Alicia Steer. Scott Townsend. Billy Way. In Physical Education Secondary School Direct, Charlie Bryant. Jessica Ann Ellison. Jasmine Rebecca Haladki. Maddie Larkman. In Physics Secondary, Oliver John Rowlands. In Primary, School Direct, Jamie Brooking. Ryan Matthew Cook. Sophie Therese Lambden. Charlotte Grace Mansell. Sian O'Brien. Jeanette Randall. Emily Shortland. Imogen Thea Terry. In primary, teaching and learning, Larissa Chivers. Agatha Newton. Annabelle Poole. Shannon Watts. Rachel Wasmandel. In primary, with special educational needs disability, School Direct, Rebecca Elizabeth Hancock. In primary foundation stage, Key Stage 1, School Direct, Katie Joanne Bullen. In religious education secondary, Elizabeth Allen. Tommy Dennis. Kate Sutherland McPherson Williams. Megan Alice Tatnell. In religious education secondary School Direct, Rebecca Davis. In science primary, Emma Bowles. James Alexander Branch. Emily Mary Goatman. Chloe Rose Goodwin. Katrina Sophie Gray Timmis. In Spanish secondary, Emily Rebecca Wise. In Spanish secondary School Direct, Catherine Janet Bell. In upper primary art, Nisha Garania. Charlotte Haywood. Sina Hudson. Jess Linehan. Victoria Francis Smith. Catherine Wildgoose. In upper primary, modern foreign languages, Emily Lang.
Of course, not all of our graduates could be here to celebrate with us today, so I confer their degrees in absentia. Please could everyone join me in giving all of our new graduates a huge round of applause. Thank you.
I now call upon Bala Anoitsi of the Students' Guild to give the student vote of thanks.
Congratulations, class of 2020. You are officially our graduates. It's an absolute honour to be here today in front of you, our most recent Exeter graduates. You should be incredibly proud of the hard work that you've put in to get into this moment and what you have achieved in such a challenging time since you've left us. It's fair to say it has not been the easiest of rides. However, you never truly know your strength until you have been tested, and it's how we navigate these hard situations which comes to define us. And you have all shown such determination and resilience to get yourselves here today. So not only can you be exceptionally proud of yourselves, but we are also incredibly proud of you. University is such a unique experience, the memories and benefits of which I'm sure you will carry with you for the rest of your lives. I'm sure you're leaving Exeter and have left Exeter with many amazing memories from your time here, from the beautiful campus, the city, your friends, your societies and clubs, and the communities that you built while you were here, as well as learning from your course. That is not to say that there have not been challenges along the way. And so, to all of your loved ones, friends, families, and the academic staff who taught you during your time here, it goes without saying that their support through this endeavour has been and is hugely appreciated. As you look around the room today, you are sat next to the students who pored over textbooks with you, had many nights of dancing with you, shared innumerable cups of coffee with you, I'm sure, but most importantly, who shared their thoughts, experiences, and views of the world with you. Each of you has helped to shape each other's time here, in and out of the classroom, whether it was through sharing your notes or complaining about an 8:30 start together, or even having someone to walk home with after class. After you have left us, I'm sure many of you didn't get the chance to say goodbye to each other, so take a moment today to celebrate each other. Our university's motto is Lucem Sequime, which means we follow the light. Some of you have already found what your light is during your time at Exeter, and others may still be searching for it, which is absolutely okay. To me, the motto means focusing on the journey itself. As you come to the end of your time here, as you say your final goodbye to Exeter, it is clear that you all have very bright futures ahead of you. Whether you go on to study further after this, or continue your careers, or choose something else entirely, I wish you the very best of luck with your next adventure. I hope you enjoy every second of today because you do truly deserve it. Take the time to reflect on your journey and celebrate your achievements with your loved ones. Take your photos by the rock and raise a glass, and be incredibly proud that you now have a degree from the University of Exeter, a global institution, and in my opinion, probably the best university in the world. Good luck.
We're now coming to the end of our ceremony. I promise you it's the last time I'm going to ask you to do this, but I think our graduates, your friends, family and loved ones deserve a bigger round of applause and cheer than you gave them earlier, to thank them for their support. And I'd like us all to thank and celebrate with our graduates by congratulating them. So one final time, let them hear it outside. A big round of applause for everybody. Thank you. Much better. Graduates, we wish you the very best of luck. Whatever you do in your future, I hope that you will look back on your time here at Exeter as some of the happiest and most fulfilling of your life. Always remember what you have achieved here, that you are smart, talented, passionate, committed people with the education, the ability, and the drive to realise your dreams and be a positive force in the world. I have no doubt that you will make the world a better place, just as you made Exeter a better place. And I feel very confident of all of our futures with graduates like you in the world. So thank you for being part of the life and history of this university. Enjoy a wonderful day of celebration, everyone. And remember, graduates, please stay in touch with us. I now declare this congregation closed. Thank you.